Welcome back everyone, I'm Marcus and we just defeated the 8th Robot Master and now we can move on to Dr. Wily Castle? Not exactly, not just yet. We have to face 4 other robots as you see, and it's a mystery who these robots might be. So yeah, this is the first time in the series that a staple has been introduced, the intermediate stages before the actual Wily Castle. I gotta guess they did it because it was the third game, they didn't want to repeat themselves too much, and probably they were advised to make the game last a little bit longer. So yeah, we have now this expedient because I guess they didn't have any time to imagine something a little more elaborate. So yeah, we are basically revisiting 4 of the 8 stages in the series, and we in the game, not in the series. And we are basically gonna face this mysterious robot once again. These stages are fine enough. As you can see, you are not redoing the same exact layout from the stage before. We are actually doing something a little bit different. So yeah, they are kind of a lame way to pad things out, I guess, but it's better than... it could have been worse, I guess. It's better than nothing. If we are already at a boss door, wow, this stage has been really damn short. It's not even been 2 minutes and it's already over? Well, of course not. Yes, you can see there's an exit in this room, so this is basically an intermediate stage with Doc Robot. And as you can see, he's using the movement and pattern of Metal Man from Megaman 2. This is interesting. Basically, they are making us fight enemies once again that we already faced before, just with a different body, because I guess there wasn't enough memory for 16 Robot Masters, so that was the best they could do. A robot that is basically imitating the moves of Robot Masters from Mega Man 2. Honestly, I kinda enjoy the idea on paper, because we have already faced these enemies. Now we have a full arsenal and we have to discover with our new weapons what could be their own weakness to what we have at our disposal right now. It's still a bit of a way a recycle, I guess, because I mean it's enemies that we have already faced once before in another game, and there is the I wanna say tedium, although that might not be the right word, of try to remember these patterns one more time, but at the same time I think it's a neat challenge. The only issue is that this guy, as you can see, is very, very large, and it's like a truck most of the time. These fights, I feel they are a lot harder than what they were in Mega Man 2. Just look at this. Look at how much life this guy has taken from me. And the Gemini laser is his weakness. And you can see I wasn't doing that much damage to him. So yeah, this is a rough spot for this adventure, and I can understand why so many just dislike this part of Mega Man 3, and I understand. To me it's kind of a detriment to the whole experience, because yeah, it's like we are retreading ground once again. We are fighting all the bosses that we already fought again, and the guy that is using the moveset is a lot harder than the things we have faced before, and it's gonna take quite a while. So yeah, I still think that this is an idea worth exploring, just to keep the game run a little bit longer, because one thing that we gotta see throughout this series is how Capcom basically ended up struggling a lot with defining what the what the classic series should be going forward. Right now, we're still on the NES. We are still on a wave of experimentation with the series. They are trying to basically figure out what works and what doesn't. But later, we're gonna see that when more series are introduced, and the series is basically evolving past them, the series is evolving past the classics. How do you define the classic in comparison to something like Mega Man X, or Mega Man Zero, or ZX? When does the classic becomes less too much like the evolution of the series that you might as well do an X game? And this is something that is gonna be really interesting to see throughout. And now we have to fight Airman. That if you're a fan of Mega Man for as long as I am, you probably ever heard once in your life Can't Defeat Airman. And yeah, this guy embodies that song a lot better, because you think the slide would make those tornadoes a lot easier, but apparently you can't slide under them. And yeah, and as you can see, if you die against the first boss, you are not gonna respawn. Pretend that didn't actually happen. Yeah, I was so shocked by missing that jump that I just had to rewind. I was like, no, I don't accept this. I really do not. But yeah, this is also an issue with having to face Doc Robot. The first fight takes you back through the beginning of the stage. And if you game over, you have to do these fights again, another time. So you can see why this might become very annoying very quickly, because at some point you just want to get a move on and you keep dying, and you have to keep doing 2 fights per stage. Is just can get exhausting rather quickly. The first time I played Mega Man 3, I really remembered hating Doc Robot with every fiber of my being. I just didn't want anything to do with that guy anymore than I had to. And we have to face him one more time again. Hopefully this time is gonna go a lot better. Oh, damn it. I hate it because you are constantly being pushed backwards, and we try to move forward, but that only takes you even more in the range of those freaking tornadoes. You can do the the trick that mostly works with Airman, on waiting on the side of the stage, waiting for him to come to you. And once he faces the other direction, there's enough space between the wall and the sprite that you can just pummel him with weapons or the leaf shield to just destroy him very easily. Yeah, the frame of Doc Robot is a lot larger, so the trick is gone for us. Yeah, this is another section that in which we are gonna have some fun, because this is the section where you have to... What the hell? Apparently jumping from the top makes you kinda respawn at the bottom of the screen, because I just picked that energy capsule without actually freaking touching it. And it happened again! What the hell? It's very weird. What I was saying, yeah, this section you need rush jet for to get past it. So if you manage to die, you're gonna have to grind back the energy capsules all over again. The reason why I'm jumping constantly on when I'm going over rush jet is because the energy gets consumed only when Mega Man is in contact with Rush. So you basically can just jump indefinitely to keep the energy consumption at the lowest possible, and that really makes the power up go for a very long time. It's another reason why Rush Jet is so broken. They make sure in this game that the jet portion of Rush constantly stays under Megaman. In the sequel, they're gonna fix it so that you can't just jump indefinitely, and we're gonna see how they're gonna do it when we get to Megaman 4. But right now, yeah, just abuse that power up if we have difficulty. I have already said, if you're having a hard time with the stages, just take advantage of that and you'll be golden. I am actually farming energy against this guy because I don't want to use an E-Tag with the boss coming up. The weakness might not seem obvious, but it's the red cross on his helmet. We gotta have to eat him in that general area in order to damage him. And as long as he shoots these med tools, they have a very nice drop rate. It's just that you have to just like that. Then we get an actual energy life capsule and not an energy capsule. And booyah! I just got back to full life in a matter of minutes. Let's just avoid this guy. I have a life capsule over here. And we got to the end of Needleman stage. Let's go inside once I remember what the weakness is. Yeah, if I think I'm hesitating a lot because I've been trying to remember what the weakness is, doing a lot of mental exercise, get what I mean. Oh, yeah, we have Crushman now, and he's weak to Ardman's fist. Yeah, you can see right here how much of a problem this freaking weapon can be. Because once the enemy keeps moving and is fast, you're most likely gonna miss the target. But yeah, it's 2 of the dock robots gone. We're gonna see you in the next part where we take care of the rest of the dock robots. I am Markus, and I'll see you in the next video.